Success feels like a waste of time. Honestly, I remember in the first few months of me trying to make it my average day at university, desperately trying to avoid the inevitable 9 to 5 job at the end of it, I'd wake up at 5 a.m. I would work for a few hours. I'd go straight to the gym. I'd come back. I'd work for more hours. I'd do a little bit of university work, then I'd work for the rest of the day on my YouTube channel and trying to become successful. This whole time, for months, I don't gain a single subscriber. It all feels like a massive waste of time. I'm changing things up. One time I put a month into a video, it gets 0 views, and it gets no views for months. I'm hopeless, and then one of my videos gets 2 million views, and I never have to go to that job, and I make it. But the whole time, it felt like I was wasting my time. Until I succeeded, I literally felt like I was gonna be 50, working in some shop, because I still had nothing to show for it, but I was so stubborn and so determined to make it that I knew I wasn't going to stop anyway. And it's the same stuff now. I wake up at 5 a.m, I go straight to the gym, I come back at 8, I do some client calls, I read my 10 pages of a self-development or a business book, I do all of my tasks, and then I go to bed. It all feels like nothing is happening during the day, but those mundane small tasks, they are everything. Almost nothing you do on your way to success will ever feel important. It's just gonna feel like another day, but rarely. One of those things that you do, those unimportant things, makes a massive difference. Like that one time, I changed my offer around slightly on this channel and I 5x'd my revenue. Like that one time on my other channel when I posted a video that was basically no different to the ones I posted before, but it took me from having no hope for my future. Basically, I thought I had to work in a Tesco to make things work, make ends meet until I make my YouTube work. It took me from having that hopeless future to creating my online career. And that's why developing discipline is incredibly important, because you never know when one of those small things you're going to do is going to have a massive difference on your life. Even if on a particular day you don't feel like what you do is going to result in anything important. Let's say I have a gym session, and on that gym session, all I'm doing is a little bit of a run. I might burn like 200 calories, and it's more of like an easy deload session at the gym where I'm just doing some sit-ups, I'm doing some leg extensions. That, in the grand scheme of things, isn't going to make a big difference on my fitness. But skipping that would be catastrophic, because it's not what that session will get me. It's not what not posting that video will do. It's more the effect it has on your psyche. Because if you start skipping these things that don't feel important, you're going to be more and more inclined to start skipping the things that are important. Because you're always going to think, oh, it's just one, I'll do the next one, I'm going to be consistent. It's easy to fall down that hole and never come out. And that's how people get into ruts, and sometimes they waste years of their life in that rut. When you skip these things, these small, inconsequential things, you're telling your mind is okay. But remember what I said, those small, inconsequential things are literally everything. And your success, listen to this, your success depends entirely on how much you listen to that voice that tries to talk you out of doing the work, talk you out of the action. I make tons of these seemingly inconsequential decisions every day. A lot of the time, my brain tries to talk me out of uploading a video. And sure, maybe today's video won't hit the algorithm, whatever. But sometimes I upload a video, like the video, it's titled something like, if you want to make 10K a month, do dirty business. That video, it was just like this video. I spent the same amount of time on it. It was just another kind of mundane daily thing that I do, is recording a video. That video made me between $6,000 and $7,000. If I decided on that particular day to skip making that video, I would have made that money. And you never know when something you skip would have resulted in this massive change to your life. I'm going to share with you this kind of indirect quote from Chris Williamson, which really helped me back in that time of my life. When you're trying to succeed, 80% of the time, it's going to feel like nothing is happening, like you're failing. 15% of the time, it's going to feel even worse. It's going to feel like everything's over, like you failed. And it's only 5% of the time that you actually feel like you're succeeding. And it's because it's when that one mundane task that you happen to do every day, it compounds and something happens, like that time I posted that one video that blew up my channel, like that time I changed my offer around and 5x my income. You never know when that's going to happen, when that 5% of success is going to happen. And that's why you have to show up every single day and stay consistent. That is the key to success. This video, if you've been into business for a while, it might seem a bit boring, it might seem a bit obvious, but it's the most important thing that you need to be reminded of constantly, because it's the easiest thing to forget about, but it's literally what results in our success. It's just how much you learn and how much you take action on what you've learned. How consistent are you, and do you never quit? If you learn and take action on what you learn, if you do the same thing over and over, it's not going to lead to a different result. But if you learn and take action, you're going to slowly and iteratively improve. Then, if you stay consistent, that ensures that that's going to happen. And if you never quit, it's literally only a matter of time. Those are the only 3 ingredients that you need to succeed. Unfortunately, our biggest enemies are our own brains. Don't let your brain talk you out of your dream life. And it's as simple as it letting you talk you out of posting one video. That's your brain talking you out of your dream life. You're suffering right now. You want to create a better life for yourself. You don't want to work a job anymore, and you're trying to make something happen from it. That's good, but you also have an enemy inside of you that's determined to screw you over and make you fail. Don't listen to them. Refuse to have a manager. Make your own path. This is something that runs so deep inside of me. I refuse to listen and answer to another man. And so should you. You should be your own sovereign individual. This is so important. This freedom is probably the most important thing you can have for your psyche and your soul. Having this freedom to do whatever you want. Even if you earn less money than your job, who cares? Because you're doing everything for yourself. And that's what matters. I will end this video by asking you, what is your breaking point? Because if you go through your day and you have to post, let's say, an Instagram reel, you have to hold your phone up for 30 seconds, say some words, and then post it. If you refuse to do that and you don't do it, that is your breaking point. You're saying you would rather skip recording a reel and speak for 30 seconds than have your dream life. That's what you're really saying when you skip these small mundane tasks. So don't let that be your breaking point. To start making your first few $1,000s a month online, click the link below and I will help you personally with everything, and I guarantee your success. Otherwise, you don't pay me. I'll give you all your money back, and I give you $1,000 if you don't succeed. So click that link below and book a call. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next video.